A year ago, the San Antonio Spurs were the #1 seed in the Western Conference playoff race. They lost in the first round of the Memphis Grizzlies. This year, San Antonio, the first seed again, taking on the Utah Jazz and Big Al Jefferson. Tony Parker, the key figure for San Antonio this year, and running the point beautifully on this play over to Boris Diaw, getting the start, hoop and harm on that play. He made the free throw. San Antonio goes up by a pair early. Al Jefferson working in the post and working hard. Gets his own miss and puts it back up and in. San Antonio and Utah playing tight 23-19. Look at Manu Ginobili. Quick and springy to the hoop. Keep in mind, San Antonio did a lot of squad rotation down the stretch of the regular season, so their big men are fresh. Their players are fresh, and Tony Parker looking fresh on that little up and under move. San Antonio up by 5, and look at Tim Duncan. A little bounce there as well. Tim Duncan puts him up by 5 again, but look at Paul Millsap to the rack. Duncan baseline on Duncan. San Antonio up by 4. Later, it's Tim Duncan time in the third quarter. He's starting to amass some amazing historical numbers. This pushed him into the 4,000 career playoff point mark. But as Duncan goes strong to the hoop and dunks over Paul Millsap, notice that Utah is staying close in this game. Now, no look pass from Manu Ginobili, just a gem from Ginobili over to Duncan. He lays that one in. That put the Spurs up by 10, starting to extend that lead. Steven Jackson, keep in mind they picked him up in the middle of the season, 82-68. After that three-pointer, Jazz coming back behind the Jamal Tinsley three. That cuts the lead down to 8, and it's Tony Parker getting the feed right off the shoulder from Manu Ginobili for the tough layup. Let's watch it one more time. And Parker just hanging in the air to make that shot. Spurs up by 10 later. Spurs moving the ball, and another three-point shooter, Matt Bonner, buries the triple down the stretch. Utah, well, they just couldn't hang with San Antonio. San Antonio pulls away, winning Game 1 comfortably over the Utah Jazz to take a 1-0 lead in the series.